Dear diarrhea full of shit. Just play along me, myself, and I, no one else. Are you? I'm so legit. Just sitting alone, hating on life, pissed off, pissed on, defeated, deflated, plotting my revenge on the world. And check the grams and Facebook and YouTube and life and whatnot. And nothing really going on the grams. Bundle Baby, I checked your latest video. I thought you were going to show your underwear. Maybe you did. I just missed it. I just scanned through that shit. Sometimes I like to listen to you talk because you you kind of got that, And then I found this cute little skirt and these boots that go with it, and whatever. But generally, I couldn't possibly care less about what you do. You are, congrats, you're opening up an actual brick and mortar store. Is that wise? I thought you did all your shit online. Are you still doing that? I don't know the logistics behind that as far as, I know you've turned yourself into a brand, which is buku smart. Buku smart. I'm about to talk about some stuff about Vietnam. And that's from the movie. I catch myself. I say words, and you know what I mean? It's like I live beside myself, right? That's from the movie Full Metal Jacket. What we have here is a fine specimen of pure Alabama black snake. But it ain't too motherfucking buku. So I don't know if that's some sort of subconscious, sort of reach, that my brain just does. Because I hear myself say it. And I do that a lot. But, well, not a lot, but... like I said, I live beside myself. It's kind of cool, Like I said, I got a little guy that lives behind my eye. There's supposed to be 3 of them. There's only one, and he's not actually even a human operator. He was the janitor. And something happened, and he was in there, and they were like, preparing for lunch. And he was like, you motherfuckers. And here I am now. Now, in his defense, he is one hell of a dude, because he's one guy who is not a certified, qualified, professionally trained human operator. But he's doing a pretty good job. But this guy behind my eye is from my planet. We're a bit different. Humans don't have people behind their eyes. They're just them. They just have brains. And that's why they're so goddamn fucking worthless and stupid and just the shit show, clown show that is humanity. Under the eyes of God and the devil, I make no apologies. They know why. Okay? And I'm not going to get all religious and stupid and shit. But, anyway, I don't hate you. I see you with disdain. You have to prove to me you're not a piece of shit. You have to prove to me you're not a hate whore. You have to prove to me you're not a, any number of undesirable, judge not, lest you judge for the same measure you use will be used on you. I'm judging the fucking hell out of you, and you're judging the fucking hell out of me, boy. And I don't mean that, as in boy. Because I had a hate whore fucking pull that shit on me, so. Oh, shit. What makes you think I would ever reference you as boy? Oh, fuck you. And you try and handle them with kid gloves, But, I'm not going to let you accuse me of being a fucking racist. You goddamn hate whore. I'm going to make you not like me. It's going to be gentle, but, you already, think I'm this evil, twisted, hate-filled son of a bitch, I might as well, I'm not, You know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? You just have to deal with these people. But, and some of them I could give a fuck. Well, like that dude, who's, beefing on me now. That's probably a good portion of why his panties are in a wad. So, and the dude was sitting there talking to me. We just had a normal conversation. It seemed to go pretty well. Oh, fuck you, man. I'm gonna annihilate you. Anyway, dumb putz. And I'm gonna be calm and collected and nice and friendly, you know. But I'm getting to the point where I don't care, you know. I don't care who hears me. I have my story. I will defend myself. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna be dropping f-bombs and stuff, you know. But you know, like that. What I kind of, he caught me off guard, so I called him a, you know, I said, you know, chicken shit. You know, and then out later I was like, you fucking hate whore, you know. Then I was dropping the f-bomb and then all that shit. But you know, I should have said, you know, you hate whore weasel. I didn't handle that properly because, like I said, there were other drivers in the room, like a fair amount. There's probably like 7 of them, and you know, so they're looking at me like, what the hell's your problem, you son of a bitch? You know, so if I would have said, you know, you weasel hate whore, you know, at least that would have gave some context. You know, we can agree to disagree. You can still think I'm the bad guy. I've been the bad guy my whole life. This is nothing new. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be hated. Fuck y'all bitches. But you don't bother me at all. You know what I mean? It's like the whole if you don't give a crap about what people think. I mean, yes, that's a true statement, but nothing. These fairy tale statements, you know, aren't exactly cut and dry. It's like you still have to like stand up for yourself. You still have to like let people know, hey, stay off my fucking lawn. Don't bother me. You know, that whole, well, if it doesn't bother you, who cares what they think or say? It's like, no, that's not how that game works. You know, you have to defend yourself, you know, and just let people know, you know, hey, well, we're going to have to agree to disagree. But, you know, there's a line in the sand. So we can leave it at that or we cannot. And when I say we, I mean you. So, trying to stay focused here, trying to stay on task. But, yeah, you know, like I said, it's like you're a piece of dog shit anyway. So you fucking hate me. My feelings are not hurt. Or, you know, you'd see me a certain way, right? I couldn't possibly care less what you think. But here's the thing. On the eyes of God and the devil, because they're both always watching, they both know how you and I feel about each other and why. So I am pulling, you know, rank on you through and through, forwards and backwards, inside and out. You son of a bitch. But I see you as a piece of shit anyway. You know what I mean? You know, so a piece of shit hate whore, you know, doesn't like me. Ah, boo. You piece of shit hate whore. Go home, love your wife, raise your kids, go to church on Sunday, take your trips to Disneyland. You hate whore, piece of shit. If it's in your heart, it's in your heart. Period. You know, like I said, you know, a person's true colors rarely shine. But that doesn't mean you're a wretched piece of dog shit, but you've got it in you. You have the ability to hate. And that's a strong word, and I know I'm talking all huffy puffy, you know. And a hate whore, perfect example, would hear this and be like, whatever, you would say that, you know. Scales of justice will prevail. You know, we all have a running docket. In the meantime, we have to fend for ourselves on the playground. So, anyway, Now I'm not saying I'm a righteous, son of a bitch. I mean, hardly, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? don't come at me with that shit. But they do, and they try and disguise it and double talk it and just get in a quick jab, Just the other day, this guy did something, so I, walked up to him and said, I thought about saying, "Hey, little buddy," but I opted not to, because I'm a coward. So instead, I just said just like this. I said, "Hey, buddy, how you doing anyhow?" And again, there's like fucking, 4 or 5 drivers in there. He not only not acknowledged me, he didn't look, because I'm a nobody. No, that's not why that guy did that. But, because his feelings are hurt. Now, in his defense, he's a dork. But anyway, I never start shit. But anyway. And it's amazing, these people. Oh my God, it's just so stupid. It's like, are you for real? Are you for real? I've so got your game. You are so paint by numbers. Like, he was sitting in front of me, and there was plenty of room. And I don't know if he did that on purpose, but I just happened to notice this. He very gently and slowly and lightly pulled his chair back all the way so it hit the table. Now, this was probably nothing. But we've all seen that scene in the movie, where the guy sits in front of him and, pulls his chair out, real hard, and it's like, whatever, it's like that doesn't even warrant a response. It's just like, okay, all right. But he's just letting you know, hey, I don't like you. You don't have to say anything in return. It would be better if you didn't. It's just like, okay, noted, fine, whatever. Like, I don't even owe you one after that. That's just you. That's the nature of the game. I get it. But no harm, no foul. But he ever so gently, and I just thought, oh, like I said, it's probably nothing, but there was plenty of room. He didn't have to do that. But he kept pulling his chair back, an extra, foot, like I said, whatever. But, and just other things, just stuff, and what's his name, just like, dude, be a man, don't be 12, don't smear your presence, and that's why I said that, I'm like, well, if, I meant to say stand behind it if that's how you feel, but I kind of had a brain fart and I said stand it if that's how you feel. My brain forgot to say behind. So it sounded kind of stupid, but whatever. He was the only one standing at the time, but anyway, it is what it is. It's just problems. See, that would probably stress a lot of people out, A lot of people, it's not really fun, to be hated. But, well, I guess I'm the perfect candidate. But anyway, you motherfucker son of a bitch. Huh? That's your final answer? You're going with that? Okay. And like I said, I'm not a rough guy, tough guy. I do not command respect of any room that I, walk into. Eventually, yes, kids want me to be their father. The women are standoffish at first, but then once they get to know me, it's like, ugh. And they have to be forced to get to know me. If we're just two ships passing in the night, it's not going to work. But if they sort of, okay, all right, he's not serial killer. He's not pissed off. He doesn't actually hate everybody, just a lot of people. Or whatever. Yeah, there's just something mysterious about him, and he's just so gosh darn sexy. He's got that Hugh Jackman look. Oh, yeah, he's not exactly a fighting weight, but you can tell there's a beast under there just waiting to be let out. You know, and all that. And like I said, if you're a dude, same thing. Get past the shit tests and all that, you realize I'm a solid guy. If you're a punk, we don't mix. We do not mix. We will never mix. Okay? Because you're a dude. Females eventually want to have sex with me and bear my child. You just don't like me. Because we're both male of the human species. And we don't mix. You're a bitch. But anyway, after that, digress. And I've said it all before, but I'm gonna leave it and I'm gonna post it. I stumbled across it was an Indian, Native American, you know, from my hate horse. Real Americans, I say, real ones, natives. The red man. It said Warriors, part 1. There was a part 2, but I didn't watch it. And it was just pictures, black and white pictures of Indians back in the day, who apparently were warriors. You know, they've decided, you know, maybe they were, maybe they weren't. I don't know. Is there documentation of that? I'm not saying they weren't. I'm just saying, you know, how do we know that? And it made me think of you, you know, because you're half Korean and half Native American. Hell of a mix, hell of a mix. Ooh. Like I said, I thought you were Korean and Latino, but Korean and Native American. Oh, shit. Smack at me wiener? Smack at your wiener? Sack at your wiener? Anyway, what do they call the little girls, the young women? What did they call them? Squaws or something like that? I don't even remember. But, so that was that. And then a Vietnam thing popped up, you know, and like I said, Korea and your friend, you know, little Miss Satan, who's from Cambodia, which is like Vietnam's neighbor. And I don't remember if I said this in one of my videos. I think I was talking about, the Vietnam, the Native America thing. Yeah, that could have popped up due to the algorithm because the woo, 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 woo. Although I haven't, nothing Indian popped up. Wasn't I talking shit and being a white devil? We are many for something. Seems like I went abu 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 or something like that. Nothing's popped up, but it might be keeping track, you know, of how often, you know. But anyway, 1-800, you know, jib jab pun jab jib jab jibby jew, not my problem, you know. My name is Sam. It's always Sam. So, yeah, apparently that's a real American name. Sam I am. Wasn't that a serial killer? Uncle Sam. Well, anyway, he's not a real dude. He's a fictional character. Looks like a hard guy to please. Tell you what. But anyway, I guess that's all I gotta say. And one of them I stumbled across. I've actually subscribed to it. It's called the Vietnam Experience. It's about helicopter pilots so far. I don't know if they have, you know, infantry and, you know, tankers, you know, tank drivers, gunners, loaders, and all that stuff. I'll have to check it out, but helicopter pilots were a pretty interesting deal, you know, because you're a hot target, obviously. Tank drivers have probably had it pretty good, but anyway, interesting stuff. Then I saw one, I just happened to see it. It was A girl, F-16 fighter pilot. It was a short. She had them pretty eyes. I didn't watch it, but you think girls can, like in the heat of the moment, do they have that killer instinct, that crank and bank? Or do you think they get scared and run? I don't know. Because they can be fighter pilots because it's a machine. They got a lower center of gravity as far as G-force and all that stuff. Wait, is that good or bad? Hell, I don't know. They're smaller, more petite. F-16s, you're pretty much kind of almost laying down. It's like you're reclined. They seem like really maneuverable aircraft. I don't know if they're the most maneuverable or the fastest, but it's pretty cool. There's a video that says like F-16 landing, and it shows it like just setting itself down nice and gentle like a feather, like, a quarter down the runway. And then it says versus a Navy landing, and it's an F-18, and it just slams right down on the front of the runway. And it's got like this hardcore, kind of music in the background, like so you can probably find it. But yeah, Little Miss Pretty Eyes. Ooh, that's kind of sexy. I'm gonna shoot your ass out of the sky. But don't talk no shit, just do it. So, you want her as your wingman? No? Then shoot her ass out of the sky every goddamn time. And then tell your commanding whoever, whatever, sir, I have shot her ass out of the sky every single fucking time. She has never even gotten into a decent position on me, even at breakneck speeds, getting in for the missile and the overshoot and all that stuff that modern fighter pilots have to keep in mind. As you did, in WW2, but just, not as much. And you got computers and stuff, first sight, first shot, first kill, all that stuff. Yeah, I don't want to fly with her. Okay, don't you have, like, Maverick or Iceman or something? Instead of, what do you think her, what do they call those things? Her dog name would be? I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure she'll make a great, airline pilot someday. I want someone with the killer instinct. So, and she is a nurturer. She is a mother. She should be at home baking bread. Why is she flying an airplane?